thing that I do every single morning. It's for myself, for my family, it's for our health, for our vitality. And I know that typically we talk real estate here, but I think this time it's important. There's so much going on in today's world with health that I want to weigh in on the subject a little bit here. So I'm going to talk about the perfect green juice formula. And I know that green juice for some, it's going to sound a little bit crazy, but bear with me here, okay? I want to go through and I want to tell you the perfect mix that you can have in a green juice that's going to get you the energy and the cancer fighting and bad bacteria fighting properties that you need. Now, I'm not a medical doctor by any means, but I've studied a lot. I read a lot of books. You can probably tell from the bookshelves, like I probably have the equivalency of maybe not med school per se, but I got a lot of books and I read on this stuff all the time. My wife went to a health institute. She studied at Cornell. Like, we know our stuff. Okay. So here's what we're going to go through. Number one, first ingredient every single day in the green juice. This is just standard green juicer. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. You just need a green juicer with the right ingredients. We use organic sprouts. Why sprouts? Specifically, we use sunflower sprouts. Why sunflower sprouts? Well, think about this. That little tiny seed that gets planted in the ground, you know what I'm talking about, a sunflower seed. That little thing can grow into this giant 10-foot flower, almost like a tree, in less than 6 months. Imagine the power and the properties that thing has. And specifically, right when it's a little tiny sprout, like you put the seed in with a little bit of water, it has the most power to take off. And so we take those sprouts, they're just little tiny green things about this long. We take those sprouts and that's what we use for juicing, okay? Sprouts also have a lot of chlorophyll, which is good for our blood, okay? Very essential. Next, second ingredient, cucumbers. Now, all of these ingredients that I'm talking about, I'm going to assume that we're talking about organic. I got nothing against regular farming techniques and practices except for pesticides. I don't like a bunch of chemicals getting sprayed on things that I'm going to put in my body. Those chemicals, pesticides, they're literally designed to kill stuff. I don't want those inside my body. Okay. So next one is cucumber, organic cucumbers. Organic cucumbers do this. Okay. They alkalize the body. Our body gets a lot of acidic foods put into it every single day through the regular foods that we're eating. And cucumber kind of counteracts that. It balances the pH level. And so I like to have a lot of cucumber in the body to neutralize the effects of some of the acidic foods and drinks that are out there. Next one, celery. I know celery doesn't sound very good unless you like take peanut butter and put raisins on it, but in a juice, celery is actually amazing. Okay. Celery helps us form red blood cells. It has tons of potassium inside of it. It tastes a little bit salty. So celery is really, really good. I love celery for blood clotting, especially if you've got any issues with your blood not clotting well, celery can help with those properties as well. The next one, in Spanish, my family calls this remolachas. They're beets, the big red ones. I know they don't taste so good unless you cook them the right way, but when you juice them, they're amazing. Why do I put beets in mine? Number one, they help reduce blood pressure. I don't know how many of you like do things that cause your blood pressure to go up, but beets, they are like the counter effect, or they can be the counter effect. You see, they have this chain reaction inside your body. Your body changes nitrates, which beets have, into nitric oxide, which helps with blood flow and it helps with blood pressure. So that's why I love beets. What do you put in your juice, by the way? What are yours? What is your must have for your health, for your vitality, for your energy? What is that? Let me know. Okay. I got 3 more. And the last one is one that's going to surprise you. The last one is one that one of the wise men gave as a gift to baby Jesus. So stick for that one. Okay. So the next one is ginger. Ginger. This boosts so much, like so many immunity properties, like when we're trying to fight colds or the flu or relieve body aches and pains. Ginger is the thing that comes to the rescue, a natural remedy. It also is anti-inflammatory, meaning that if you've got like cancerous cells or potential diabetes in your family, ginger can help counter that effect. It gets rid of inflammation. Inflammation is what can lead to a lot of chronic illnesses. Inflammation inside the body is not a good thing. We do not want inflammation. And so ginger helps counteract that. So I love ginger. Next one for the good old eyes is carrots. Okay. Carrots has more properties than that, beta carotene, vitamin A, etc. But for me, I like my carrots. Carrot juice helps your eyes. And it's also known for like just general health. It's got a lot of other vitamins in it. And the last one, but not least, is this. And this is the one that a gift from the wise men to baby Jesus. They brought, what did they bring? You tell me. If you remember this, type it in the comments, type it in the chat. Okay. I don't care if you catch this live or if you catch the replay. I want to know what you remember. What did the wise men bring to baby Jesus? Yeah, incense is one of them. You got one. I see that there. Okay. What did they bring? What did they bring? There's a movie called The Star that it's mostly for kids, but it's a really good one. But it's about the birth of Jesus, and it's in cartoon format. So it's really good for the kids, kind of family friendly. And the wise men, they're bringing the gifts. And then the guy's like, I brought you gold. I brought you this. And then the third one, he's got these oils. He's like, and I brought you frankincense. Frankincense? What the heck is frankincense? Frankincense is it's this very precious oil around the world. It is like, not so much inside the United States of America. United States of America, we don't value oils the same way that a lot of other countries do, but frankincense is a very valuable oil. And so I take a drop of frankincense each morning, typically either in my juice or after I brush my teeth. I'll just do it right on my tongue. In labs, I'm no doctor, but I've read a lot on this. In labs, it has stopped breast cancer cells from spreading. It's also slowed down and killed tumor growth. And so for me, like, that's enough. I will take it. I know a lot of people use it as a topical thing. I use it actually as a drop on my tongue. I'm not prescribing that for anyone. This is just my recipe. This is what I do for my health, my vitality. I give that same juice to my kids every single day. So the first thing that I do after workout time and all that kind of stuff is I get back in the kitchen and I pull those ingredients. I get the juicer out and I juice those things. And then everybody in our family drinks that stuff up. Cool. What questions do you have? How can we help with your health today? I'm diverting a little bit. Typically, I talk real estate with you guys, but I think it's important that we balance things out a little bit for our own health. I'm just seeing too many people go through struggles with either viruses or chronic illness or serious things that hold them back. And ultimately, like, I could teach you the tactics of real estate investing all day long. I could. I get excited about that stuff. I dork out on it. But the reality is that if our health isn't right, or if the health of our loved ones isn't right, it holds people back. My neighbor a couple doors down, he owns 40 some rentals right now. And he wants to do more and things like that. But his sister-in-law and his wife both got diagnosed with this disease it's chronic and it's life debilitating, completely consumes them, puts them in wheelchairs. And so he's had to process that. He's got to stand by as a faithful husband and then also the executor or the person in charge of his sister-in-law. And I've watched what happens with that chronic illness. And so health is important. It's very, very important. We got God, family, health, and then all this business stuff. So the business stuff, like, we'll be talking plenty about it on our real estate show. But right now, I just want to make sure that we touch base a little bit on health. Let's get our energy up. Let's get our focus up. Let's get our stamina up. Let's get our blood flow in the right way. Let's get our immunity in the right spot. And then we can withstand more. We can take on more. We can go out there and conquer the things that we actually want to conquer. All right. That's what I got for you on a Monday. When you have questions, you go ahead, you type them in the chat. And if I can't get them here, then I'll get them tomorrow when I jump back on for the live, or somebody on my team will make sure that we get them answered. Mr. Marco, who's in the back studio with us. Marco, is there anything else that you wanted me to hit this morning before we sign off?
I think that was all good, Nate. So it's really clean.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Enjoy your Monday, guys. Thanks. God bless.